Welcome back, guys, to the Realm Recap. I'm your host, Pretty Hair. This is the show where we bring you up to speed on all things PGS, and eventually the PPL will be recapped here as well. Let's get into it. We had a lot of top teams still not accounted for going into Week 3. SpaceStation Gaming from Brazil, Kanga Esports from OCE, and Nocturnes from Latin America. They kept us up late at night wondering if they were going to come back, and now they are all accounted for. SpaceStation were the first to emerge from off-season hibernation, and they didn't drop a point, much less a game, through their finals, with Ares playing Strix as precise as he was. There wasn't much Unity Telecom could do to stop the pain train from rolling right on through to victory. Hecate, Fuzzy Logic, Pule Ule, Sadak Crimson, all these guys, formerly known as Nocturnes Gaming, now playing under the name Generación de los Milagros, aka the Generation of Miracles, or what we call them, GDLM. Nice and easy for you guys, but let's be real, this is a top team, top 2 in the world for all intents and purposes. They took Nodus Vincere to 7 games in the PWC semifinals, so on a different day, it could have been them in the finals. It could have been them hoisting the trophy. So let's be real, when they show up to the PGS, they're gonna absolutely dominate. So that's not what I want to talk about. What I do want to talk about is what they were picking. They picked up a Vivian with Sapper rounds and a record. And this was absolutely obliterating Torvald and whoever he was bubbling. So is this GDLM just being that good? Or is this Vivian and Sapper rounds actually working out to counter a very concrete meta across all regions? Only time will tell. Kanga also made their return this week, but without Josh Kent. Filling his shoes was a player by the name of Os Rhino. He was in the support role, and Kanga still looked great, but their true test will come this week during the FaZe Finals when they're up against stiffer OCE competition. What I do want to talk about and segue into my next talking point, though, is Joel's on the Ruckus. He was absolutely amazing, show-stopping, as he's really always been. But this wasn't just the case in OCE. This was the case kind of across all the regions. Ruckus is slowly creeping up in priority to the point where in CIS, he was first picked and even banned in some sets. His new legendary Rocket Barrage, giving him 3 charges of missile launcher, was absolutely hands down the playstyle for every Ruckus player. So this is definitely going to be a close pick to watch moving forward. Week 3 marks the end of the open bracket portion of this phase. This week, everyone has to have qualified in at this point, so all 8 teams from all these regions now playing in that single elimination bracket for the cash and crystal prizing. Guys, the FaZe Finals begins today, so you don't want to be anywhere else than facebook.com/Paladins game once 3 p.m. Eastern rolls around. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.